And I think we're live. Hi, Diana from An Ageless Life. And I wanted to talk a little bit today about supplements. And this has been part of an ongoing discussion or questions, I should say, that people have had. And so I've decided to, one, do one today. And second of all, is to create Supplement Saturday. So I'll be doing a live broadcast every Saturday and picking one supplement that I will talk about and kind of review from my pharmacist perspective, as well as from somebody who wants to make sure that I age well, I have lots of energy, so I can do all of the things that I really want to do at this point in my life. So that's that piece. But today we're talking about magnesium. And what we'll do is we'll go through, and I've picked 4 different salts of magnesium. In other words, things that magnesium is bound together with, and talk about why they're used, what is the main benefit that they have, and then also some of the challenges associated with the different kinds of magnesium and why you might want to prefer one over the other. So first of all, let's go through the 4 different kinds of magnesium that there are. The first is magnesium oxide. This has been used for many years in the medical field and primarily with patients that have magnesium deficiencies. Second is magnesium citrate. The third is magnesium L-threonate. And the fourth one is magnesium glycinate. And all of these, like I said, have very specific reasons why you take them, aside from having magnesium deficient. And we know that probably 70% of the population in the US has a magnesium deficiency, which is kind of a big deal. We're not getting the magnesium from our food that we were getting before. And some of it is because our eating habits have changed. Some of it is because the food that we are eating doesn't have the same level of magnesium in it that it used to. So we need a magnesium supplement in order to get us up to the level where we're functioning well. So the first one I want to talk about is magnesium oxide. You can pretty much buy that anywhere. That was the gold standard, so to speak, until about, I want to say maybe 5-10 years ago. Magnesium oxide, only about 20% of it is absorbed, and so the rest of it just sits in your gastrointestinal tract and goes through. Some people have diarrhea associated with it. This I see used a lot in transplant patients or people with some kind of kidney disorder, those kinds of things. And like I said, it is readily available, but probably not the one with the best option as far as it being absorbed, which means in order to get the benefit that you want, you have to take a lot more of it. And quite frankly, I'm of the mindset that, I'd rather take less and have it work really well. The second one I want to talk about is magnesium citrate. This is one that also is great as far as providing the magnesium to your body and what it is that you need. But the thing about the magnesium citrate is that it can cause a little bit of loose stool or those kinds of things. So if you are somebody who needs magnesium and you find that you're more on the constipated end of the spectrum, this can be a perfect alternative for you because you get the magnesium and you get a little bit of the stimulation of the bowels so that things don't sit in there longer than is ideal. With all of these, it's a great idea to drink water. Water helps the tablet dissolve or capsule dissolve and allows your body to absorb it. But it also helps with making sure that you have enough fluid in your system because most of us, quite frankly, don't drink enough water. So here's another little plug as to why drinking water would be a good thing. The third one is magnesium threonate. And this one, people who have a lot of trouble sleeping at night, because magnesium is great for that. Magnesium will help with muscle soreness, or sometimes people get muscle cramps at night. If you're very physically active, or if you perspire a lot, for example, if it's 90 degrees outside and you're going to go play tennis or go for a jog or walk or anything, you will be losing magnesium through your perspiration. So it's important to supplement it. This magnesium, the magnesium L-threonate, is the only one that crosses the blood-brain barrier. So what that means is that it's able to get to the brain and really start that relaxation aspect associated with magnesium. Magnesium is really good to help promote sleep. This one in particular is used for people that may have a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of um, tension or apprehension or those kinds of things. And it really kind of helps to calm all of that down. The last one I'll talk about is magnesium glycinate. And this, like some of the others, does come in a powder form, which makes it easy to kind of add to a liquid and you just kind of stir and drink it, which that really helps with the absorption. But this one is used for people that our bowels are fairly regular or have a tendency to be on the more frequent side, because it does not cause you to go more frequently. So people that don't need any support or any help in that area, magnesium glycinate is a really great one. So why do we take magnesium? I touched on it a little bit, but I want to go back through that again. Number one, most of the people within the United States have a magnesium deficiency, meaning we don't get enough in our food. So we need to find another way to get it. And second is that there are instances in which, because we perspire too much, or because we have increased physical activity, or because we may be a little tense or unable to sleep at night, magnesium is great to help with that. I recommend, if you're using it for sleep purposes, that you take it about an hour before you go to bed. Make sure you hydrate, drink some water with it when you do that, and really allow that great nighttime ritual in order to be able to really calm and make the most of it. If you're using it for because you do a lot of working out or those kinds of things, typically I would do a little bolster before and then one afterwards, so to make sure that you're getting as much as you want, or as much as you need. But if you notice that you're having muscle cramping, especially after working out, then magnesium is a great alternative to look to for that. So I think that's it for today. If you have any questions about magnesium, please pop them in the chat. I'll also include a couple of notes as to foods that you can use, because foods are great. I go to foods first, because I know that food has all of the other stuff that we call them carrier proteins or carrier things that help your body absorb it and kind of carry it across the gut. So I prefer food sources first. But, with our food sources not containing as much of the magnesium, and with some of us having more increase in activity, or maybe more stress in our lives, or inability to sleep, having this as an alternative to give us a little boost that we need is a great option. And again, remember, Supplement Saturdays I'll start doing this Saturday. And if you have a question or something that you want to know about, I already have one queued up for this Saturday. It'll be queued up as in coenzyme Q10, and we'll go from there. That's it for today, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.